Caracol, PG Martinique. Got to get a new accent and hold on, I'll work on it. Good morning, Grenada, Caracol, PG Martinique. It is Wednesday, October 21st, 2020. It is 21 and a half minutes onto the hour of 7 o'clock. Thank you so much for those of you joining us on Good Morning Grenada. Those of you on the GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel, the website www.gbn.gd, GBN TV channel 7, 11 and 20, and a special good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, Hot 98.5, 98.7. Those of you tuned in across the Caribbean, whichever part of the region you are, special good morning to you. And those of you joining us internationally on the program this morning, good morning as well. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Hope you will have a good day, are having a good day, have had a good day. Let's start as usual with this morning's word of the day. This morning's word of the day is mardy. Mardy, M-A-R-D-Y. It's an adjective which means grumpy or moody or sulky. Mardy. It is a British dialect word, an adjective and noun which means spoiled or spoiled child, childish sulkiness. Mardy is most likely formed from the adjective marred, which means damaged or spoiled. Originally the past participle of mar and the native adjective suffix of y. Mardy entered English in the second half of the 19th century. This morning's word of the day is mardy, M-A-R-D-Y, an adjective which means grumpy or moody or sulky. Examples of the use of the word. There was a fleeting reference to the Doctor being in a mardy mood during the opening scene. Another example of the use of the word, he'd return after dark when he'd be mardy until he'd eaten. I could be mardy until I've eaten. When I'm hungry. When I'm hungry, I'm mardy. This morning's word of the day, M-A-R-D-Y, mardy, an adjective which means grumpy or moody. And this morning's thought of the day, I'm just going to leave it at that. Some people dream of success while other people get up every morning and make it happen. You decide which group you fall in. Some people dream of success while other people get up every morning and make it happen. You decide which group you're in. I'm just going to leave that right there. You think about it and decide which group you're in and you want to be in. Let's see what's celebrated today. Today it is a few things, but I'm just going to highlight that one. It is Apple Day. Apple Day falls on October 21st and is a day dedicated entirely to celebrating all things Apple. The list goes on and on, so it reminds us to appreciate the fruit in its various forms. On October 21st, get your favorite variety and celebrate with Apple lovers across the world. An Apple a day keeps the doctor away. Whichever apple you want, let's see, Gala, Granny Smith, that's my favorite. The green ones, that's my favorite. That's the shot right there. Red apples, that's as far as I can go. Red Gala and Granny Smith, that's as far as I go with the apples. Whatever your preference, eat one today on Apple Day. And today it is also Check Your Meds Day. Check Your Meds Day, observed every October 21st, prompts consumers to bring their prescriptions to their local pharmacists for review. Pharmacists can remove any prescription that have expired, update prescriptions as necessary, and answer consumer questions. If nothing else, it's a rare chance for consumers to get free medical advice. It is Check Your Meds Day. This is also a day to ensure that you have all the medication that you need, whether it's as simple as a headache pill or pills to treat your chronic diseases, whatever tablets and medication that you may need. Check your stock today and ensure that you're up to the time and you have your supply in order, you have what you need. Those that are running out, that you get them refilled today on Check Your Meds Day. This is a good opportunity to take stock of your medicine cabinet and refill as necessary. All right, and before we go, over the weekend I saw a notice and I just forgot to share on Monday. Government has advised that every Friday and Saturday they will be offering free transportation to and from the market, the vendors market at the stadium. And I thought that a good initiative that would give everybody an opportunity to get their fruits and vegetables as they need through the free bus ride initiative every Friday and Saturday of every week. According to the Ministry of Infrastructure Development, Transport and Implementation, the shuttles are available at the front of the bus terminus as well as at the vendors market. They will be clearly marked with bus shuttle signs. So those of you who would like to take advantage of the Ride a Bus free day every Friday and Saturday to and from the vendors market, look for the transportation in front of the bus terminus or at the market facility with the sign bus shuttle. That is to encourage more consumers and customers at the vendors market at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium car park. So take advantage of it every Friday and Saturday. Ministry of Transport, big up all your wholesales on that initiative. I know the vendors would appreciate it, as well as patrons who find it hard to walk across in the hot sun or pay a bus to get over there. It will be and is a welcomed initiative. It's time for the morning edition of news, as well as repeat of last evening's newscast, because it is 6:44 a.m. 6:45 and a half. No, 6:44 and a half. Thank you so much for joining us on Good Morning Grenada. Let's get ready for the break. Have yourselves a good day. Stick and stay. We're going to be right back.
And we say good evening to all of our viewers and listeners, or listeners joining us on K105. First off, this evening, you can be charged if you are in a private vehicle without a mask. Well, that depends on who is interpreting the law. A legal mind is suggesting that it would be helpful if terms used in the regulations are fully defined.
There has been concern about tickets being issued to people who have been driving alone in their private vehicles without wearing a mask. In recent days, the Royal Grenada Police Force stepped up on enforcing the COVID-19 regulations, which includes charging or ticketing people for not wearing masks in public. Attorney Ruggles Ferguson says the avoidance of doubt lies in the sound definition of what is a public space.
One view on it could be that you are in a private car on the public road, which represents a public space, or that you are in your private vehicle. And therefore, if you are, once you are within the confines of that vehicle, then it ought not to be considered a public space. So that is an issue because it is so critical. And the wearing of masks ought to be in a public space. Then the public space should be defined for the purpose of the regulations. And once it is left up to the discretion of an officer, then one officer who stops you in St. Paul's might say, well, you're driving your car, it's not a public space. Somebody who stops you in Satés might say, hey, you're on the public road, and therefore you're in a public space. And therefore, you are liable to be ticketed in those circumstances.
Head of the RGPF's Community Relations Department, Superintendent Vanny Kerwin, reiterated that the Emergency Powers Act says once you leave the confines of your home, wear a mask. However, he notes that Commissioner of Police Edwin Martin has created a policy of engaging before ticketing.
Commissioner has developed a policy, and last week that policy was communicated to all senior commanders of the police force, that it will not be the position of the police force to issue a ticket if you're driving in your vehicle not wearing a mask first off. So our initial response will not be to give you a ticket. Our initial response or initial engagement will be to encourage you to put that mask on, for the point that Mr. Ferguson has just made. So we will encourage you to put the mask on, and if you comply with putting the mask on, we're okay with that. If you become belligerent, if you become, resistant, then we may move perhaps to issuing a ticket. But first and foremost, we will not be engaged in issuing tickets for wearing masks in private vehicle up front. But we will continue to encourage you to put the mask on.
Superintendent Kerwin made it clear that once there is more than one person in a private vehicle, the police will insist that everyone wears a mask, whether they are related or not. Blossom Alexis-Welsh, GBN News.
Meanwhile, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecution has sought to clear the air about reports that COVID case number 25, that person has been slapped with charges for violating the COVID-19 regulations. The DPP's office tells GBN that he has not been charged, but that will be the case sometime soon. This was confirmed by the Director of Public Prosecution, Mr. Christopher Nelson, on Tuesday. According to the DPP, 2 individuals presently in quarantine will be charged upon release from the facility. GBN's Christina John takes up that story.
Case number 25, who remains an active case, is reported to have breached quarantine protocols and left the facility without authorization. According to DPP Nelson, the matter was investigated by the police. The 2 are presently at quarantine facilities awaiting clearance, after which they will be charged. 77 persons remain in quarantine for contact tracing. The first and second round of tests have already been done. The final will be done this Friday when, should the results turn up negative, these persons will be released. During a press conference in the past week, Superintendent of Police Vannie Kerwin indicated that investigation were ongoing into 3 quarantine breach. Appearing on Monday night's Beyond the Headlines program, Superintendent Kerwin had this to add in relation to the persons awaiting charges.
We are considering, we have considered the charging of a few persons for breach of the quarantine. Again, Odette, we have to be very sensitive and sensible how we approach this situation. Even if someone may violate quarantine laws now, the question might be, is it prudent at this stage to take them into police custody and process them in the normal, traditional way as we expect it to do? Bearing in mind that some of these people are currently in quarantine, we have to wait until the status is being declared to us. We have to ensure that they are free from the virus before we engage them in this particular way. But all of the groundwork that needs to be done have already been done. The requisite legal opinion and advice have already been sought, and in due course, we will do what needs to be done.
Christina John, GBN News.
The leader of government business in the Senate says the government is in no haste to replace former Senator Kim George. She resigned earlier this month. GBN spoke with Senator Simon Steele today.
After 2 years of serving as a government senator, Attorney at Law Kim George has resigned from the position. GBN spoke to business leader in the Senate, Simon Steele, who said Ms. George's resignation letter was submitted a couple of weeks ago, and that her last sitting in the House of Parliament as a senator was during the delivery of the throne speech on October 9th. He told GBN her decision was based on her professional career.
Okay, well, Kim has been in discussion with us for the last couple of months. Had some challenges balancing her time both in the Senate and all of the preparations that are involved in every Senate sitting with her professional career and her legal practice. Kim is a highly professional individual and gives 100% to whatever she does. And the demands of both the Senate and performing at the highest level and her responsibilities in her legal practice were just great. So she served over the period at the Senate with great maturity. She added balance to the debate and brought great depth to the discussions and the debates that we had within the Senate. So she will be certainly missed.
Minister Steele said government is in no rush to find a replacement.
What we will ensure is that whoever does replace her will be somebody of the highest caliber with the potential to contribute significantly and positively to the national conversation.
GBN contacted Ms. George's office and left messages for a response to her resignation. However, all efforts proved futile. George was appointed by the ruling New National Party, the NNP, following its landslide victory in the 2018 general election. Her resignation follows on the heels of the resignation of former Farmers Representative in the Senate, Dr. Duncan Campbell, who resigned in early September, citing medical challenges. His position was filled by Senator Roderick Sinclair. Cherry and Blackman, Stephen, GBN News.
Welcome back. The clarion call is no bodies, no closures. The families of people who lost their lives 37 years ago on Fort George continue to live without closure. Another voice is being added to those calling for the United States to come clean and bring forward information that has been missing for more than 3 decades. Blossom Alexis-Welsh has this report. Viewer discretion is advised since this story contains images that may prove to be disturbing to some.
Without the bodies of slain Prime Minister Maurice Bishop and members of his cabinet who were executed on then Fort Rupert on October 19, 1983, there is no closure. The thoughts of former diplomat during that period, Kennedy Roberts. He has echoed the sentiments of many Grenadians that families of the deceased, and by extension the country, are still no closer to recovering the remains following the massacre 37 years ago. Appearing on To The Point Tuesday, Mr. Roberts says reports about what took place immediately following the assassination on the fort have circulated, but the aftermath is what is missing from the story.
While we have seen a lot of things going on in the 37 years, the persons who were charged and were in jail have been released and carrying on with their lives. And still we haven't had the conclusion with regards to the remains of those who were killed. And the evidence is there. You know, there's enough to tell us what happened on the fort. They moved the bodies to Calavini, they burnt it, the Americans came in, the Americans had access to it. I've spoken with persons from St. George's University who gave evidence in the little commission that they had with clearly state that St. George's University had access to the bodies with the Americans, but the Americans have never confirmed, yes, they took the remains.
Mr. Roberts, who is now deputy chairman of the National Democratic Congress, says the onus is on the Americans to come forward about what happened to the remains.
I am aware that they dispose of the bodies in Calavini, in the hole that this is the information that most of us are aware of. I remember there was an article in the Barbados Nation newspaper with the American soldier standing over the hole talking about the remains. This information is out there. I'm sure after they must have some way of getting this access to this information. Freedom of Information Act in the U.S. supposed to make the Grenada information that were secret public now. And there's a lot of things that we need to go into for healing. There was this talk about family members getting certain pieces of jewelry from that hole. So we have to be objective. We have to be honest. We have to try and get the facts. And as you're rightly saying, people are dying.
The annual ecumenical service was held on Fort George on Monday in remembrance of those who died on October 19, 1983, when soldiers of the People's Revolutionary Army opened fire on demonstrators who had just freed Prime Minister Bishop from house arrest. The 17 people who were convicted for the killings were released from prison over 10 years ago. 2 of them, Phyllis Code and Kamar McBarnett, died this year. Blossom Alexis.
Minister for Social Development, Housing and Hospital Services, the Honorable Delma Thomas, says records indicate a spike in non-communicable diseases. GBN's Christina John picks up that story.
Government has come under fire in recent weeks for the failure in the provision of proper health care. Minister for Social Development, Housing and recently added portfolio hospital services, Delma Thomas, promises transformation. Addressing members of the media on Tuesday, Minister Thomas pointed an upsurge in non-communicable diseases.
Diseases like diabetes and hypertension that after the lockdown we have seen scores of persons falling sick with stroke and other complications of those lifestyle diseases. And so education must be an integral part of what we do at the level of the community.
Decentralization of services, she says, will be their top priority as they look forward to making healthcare more accessible to ordinary people. A more So the leading cause of death in Grenada is also top on their agenda.
We ought to look at an aggressive program in terms of education, because a lot of the cancers can be prevented and can also be dealt with early if you do follow take your particular examination, like a pap smear or the breast test and all those stuff. So we will be working to ensure that we deal with those issues, and not only the issues of services, but we are also aware that there are issues as it relates to our staff. We know that some of our staff are demoralized because of particular issues. And so we will work together with the management and with our staff. We'll be there with them. We'll be hearing from them. We'll be on the ward with them, and therefore better able to address those issues.
Acting Permanent Secretary with responsibility for hospital services, Hannah Julian St. Paul, highlighted some of the priority areas that will be worked on during the coming months.
The surgical departments, oncology, our diagnostic services, electronic medical records, decentralization of services, the reconstructing of our primary health care services, and also the improvement in our human resources.
Christina John, GBN News.
As Christina mentioned, Minister Delman Thomas recently had hospital services added to her portfolio. Well, she's hit the ground running, pledging to make a difference in healthcare. A discussion on the involvement of the business community in making this a reality started during a cleanup campaign at the hospital over the weekend, where the idea of adopting a ward was discussed. The cleanup was the first phase of the initiative of creating a more conducive environment at the hospital. Minister Thomas spoke on the intent going forward.
But in that first phase, we have introduced what you call adoption of a ward, and we were happy by the outpouring of support from the business community, corporate Grenada, who are willing to adopt a ward for providing beautification and minor repairs. Major repairs are always the responsibility of state, but the business community will assist us if a door go bad, a window go bad, or painting and beautifying. We will have that program launched in short order, where we will give them the adoption certificate of the particular ward that they are adopting.
Minister Thomas says that's just the beginning, and there are several other plans in motion.
We realize that there are some issues of mold on the walls in our clinic, and therefore many businesses reach out to us after that first phase and after we posted. So while there are some who believe that should not be posted, but that was awareness, because people even living abroad have committed to providing assistance as we move forward. So in November, we will have the removal of molds. Some professional painters will give a facelift to the General Hospital, and then we will proceed with beautification as we go into the Christmas season, bringing cheers and joy on the faces of our patients and even our healthcare workers.
And welcome back to all of our listeners on K105. Continue to keep your eyes on the road just in case you're driving and listening to us at this time. We're moving on to news of culture. Spice Mass 2021 is about 9 months away, but that's not stopping the body responsible for its management from looking forward. The Spice Mass Corporation says it has set the planning train in motion for the celebrations. The COVID-19 pandemic forced the cancellation of Spice Mass 2020. And with no timeline on when the pandemic will cease, the Spice Mass Corporation is working to ensure the festival will be held in 2021, taking all possibilities into consideration. GBN has been speaking with the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Kelvin Jacobs, about what could be expected.
Next year. Currently, I wouldn't want to speak on the plans in the roadmap now, because it's currently before the board. So I wouldn't want to put that information outside there while it is still before the board for approval. But we do have a plan that we are looking at, and we are hoping that things will happen and that we will be able to execute Carnival next year.
Over on the sister island of Carriacou and considering Petite Martinique as well, officials say a decision is yet to be made regarding the staging of Carnival in 2021. It's usually held in February or March. The head of the Carriacou Carnival Committee, Princess John, told GBN that proposals are presently before the cabinet for approval, and we'll see how that works out. We're moving on to a health issue now. Monday saw the official launch of the National Emergency Operations Center as an issue related to NADMA. Its disaster relief warehouse at Mongelou is under construction. It's an initiative being undertaken by the government of Grenada and the U.S. government. The project, which has already gotten off the ground, comes at an estimated cost of $3.9 million. Is expected to be completed during the first quarter of next year. We get details in this report.
Upon completion, the facility will house the operation and the administrative function of the National Disaster Management Agency. Permanent Secretary responsible for disaster management, Rhonda Jones, explains their intent.
The disaster management portfolio is now placed within the Prime Minister's ministry. This heightened visibility demonstrates government's ongoing commitment to strengthening our resilience in the face of our many vulnerabilities. I must highlight that integrated sustainable principles have been incorporated into the design, development, and construction of this facility, thereby ensuring that we maintain our commitment to investing in resilient infrastructure.
The U.S. government has played an integral role in the construction of this National Emergency Operations Center disaster relief warehouse. Ambassador Linda Tagliatella highlighted their contribution towards this and other projects on the island, noting that equipment for both facilities on the mainland and Carriacou have already been approved.
The United States is making an investment of more than $6 million in Grenada's resilience to storms, hurricanes, and other natural disasters. Here, we've committed $3.9 million, and on the island of Carriacou, we're constructing a $2.7 million facility. We previously funded the construction of 2 smaller emergency operations centers here in mainland Grenada, as well as one on Petite Martinique, which together are helping build Grenada's disaster response capacity throughout the country.
Senator Winston Garwe, Minister with responsibility for disaster management, says NADMA's present location is not conducive to function effectively, as the present facility exhibits limitations. Senator Garwe says he looks forward to the completion of this new facility.
I am indeed pleased because it is a dream that we've had for quite a long time. And for those who are familiar with our current location will understand the dangers and sometimes the challenges that we face in that facility. On the 14th of September of this year, during the great lightning strike, I call it, most of our equipment at that facility was either damaged or destroyed. So we have issues to wanting to move, and today has marked a significant step in realizing this dream.
The center, according to Senator Garwe, will serve as the focal point for coordination of the island's emergency planning, training, response, and recovery efforts. Sunrise Construction is tasked with the construction of the facility. Chrislina John, GBN News.
Showtime shop at Quartz. We got all the things you want. So many ways to shop. You can pick up curbside. It's showtime shop at Quartz. All the appliances, electronics, and furniture you like. Showtime. Showtime. We got it. Just what you need. Yeah, Quartz got it.
Rubus is giving you more ways to win because you deserve it. Spend $50 $50 or more in Ultratech fuel or purchase a Rubigas refill at any Rubis service station and get an entry card. Win one of 5 amazing grand prizes worth $2,500, including Ultratech fuel, cash, groceries, bill payment vouchers, and home furnishings. Each grand prize winner gets to donate $500 to charity too. Plus, win exciting weekly prizes, including electronics. Make sure you're in with a chance to win. Win with Rubis. You deserve it.
Bruv. Hello? I can't see you.
What's good?
But I can't even hear you.
Yo.
Hello? Hello? Ah.
Okay, I see you. I'm good. I'm coming in.
Ah. There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
At Dutch Lady, we give you delicious and nutritious milk. We make sure our milk is filled with essential nutrients, calcium, vitamins, and protein. Dutch Lady gives everyone in the family a strong start to the day. Keep your family healthy and happy. Dutch Lady, building strong families since 1871.
Distributed by Hubbard's Agencies, Kirani James Boulevard, St. George's.
Reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. I'm reaching my dreams with GOT. They're the ones for me. Since 1983, they've been serving the country, and we like all their financing, giving the people what they want, what they need, what they love. Come and join the family that's here for you all the way. From birth to graduation, your first job to your home, and your card through your golden years.
The GT Credit Union has been actively supporting nation building through its many sponsorships and programs, including financial literacy quiz, Pass the Torch Calypso program, junior cooperatives in secondary schools, CPEA, and the TAMCC grants. The credit union has helped many people make their dreams come true. Let them help you with yours. You don't have to be a teacher to be a member. So what are you waiting for?
GUT Credit Union, it's where you belong.
How going on, boy? Hey, good old things. Hey, Daisy. Yeah. Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day. Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service. Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy. Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
Whenever we're faced with difficulties, we find comfort in those we know and trust. This is especially true when a loved one has died.
Welcome to Otway Bailey Funeral Home.
For over 100 years, Otway Bailey Funeral Home has helped families celebrate the lives of their loved ones with compassion and dignity. Our affordability, attention to detail, warm and caring staff has contributed us being the funeral home of choice for official and state funerals. We treat you as we would treat our own family. All of our services are designed to help you get through one of the most personal and challenging stages of life, whether it's planning a funeral, joining our burial society, or pre-arrangements. You can be assured of the Otway Bailey commitment to consistently provide the most caring and professional service possible with the best options and price. So call us 440-2558 or visit our website otwaybaileyfuneralhome.org.
At Otway Bailey, we offer the perfect tribute any family can afford.
5 things you need to know about self-isolation. Stay home. If you are told to self-isolate, it means staying at home, not going to work, school, or other public places, and you should not have any visitors. Separate yourself. If you live with others, then you need to stay in a well-ventilated bedroom with the door shut. If you have to share a bathroom, then use it after everyone else. Don't share towels and toiletries, as this may put others at risk. Call ahead. If you develop symptoms such as a fever or cough, then seek advice first by calling the Ministry of Health's hotline at 538-4787 or 458-4787. Please do not show up at a medical center or hospital, as this may put others at risk. Take care with waste. If you test positive, your waste should be double bagged and disposed of separately. Create a buddy system. If you live on your own, you can plan with friends and family to check in with each other and run essential errands if one becomes sick. Once sick, they should leave groceries on the doorstep. Why it's important. COVID-19 causes a mild illness for 4 out of 5 persons. Self-isolating will help protect the older generation and those who may have underlying health problems from getting infected.
Let's Cook Grenada, a practical culinary guide to local cuisine. Learn new ways to prepare your favorite foods or try different menus from various locations across the island. Let's Cook, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. on GBN Television, Channel 7 and 11, GBN's Facebook page, and GBN's YouTube channel. If you miss it, catch the repeat Thursdays at 10 a.m. and Sundays at 3:30 p.m.
That's not how you cross the pedestrian crossing.
Really? One day I just woke up and I saw pedestrian crosswalks on the road. No one really showed me how to use them properly.
Well, this is how it's done. You never cross before doing these things. They might save your life. First, when you get to the crosswalk, you stop. You look left, you look right. If there's a vehicle coming, you put your hand out, making eye contact with the driver, indicating that you want to cross. And only when the vehicle comes to a complete stop, you quickly cross to the other side.
Stop, look, hand out, eye contact. Wait for pedestrian to cross to the other side, then you happily continue on your journey. This message is brought to you by this group of insurance companies, the Traffic Advisory Body, and the Traffic Department.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. It is 19 minutes after 7 o'clock. It's time to get into this morning's program, and it is Request Wednesday. That's right, any song that I can play for you in the 20 minutes or so that we have to make your day a little bit brighter, I will try my very best. Those of you joining us on the GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page, head on over to any of our other platforms because we need to end the program on the platform right here because of copyright laws on Facebook. We were in problems the last time. We don't want a repeat of that. So head on over to the Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel where you can also make your request. If you just want to tune into the vibe, check us out on the website www.gbn.gd, or you can just tune into Classic 105, Hot 98, or GBN TV channel 7, 11, and 20. Bye to the folks on Facebook, but hurry on back because coming up at 7:45, we'll bring you this morning's traffic cam. So don't go too far, okay? Bye on Facebook. Let's get into this morning's request in the limited time that we have. Let's see if we can give each request that we can play about a minute or so. I will try my very best to get as much as I can. First request comes off of the YouTube channel. This one is called Country for Sale by the great Buju Banton.
Country for sale. Apply within. Now Google tell me what I go. I hear them sell off everything. Name your price if the bargain is right. Oh yeah, with the right connections, you can have anything that you like. Oh yeah, alright then, you can have anything if you wanna sell out, sell out. Sell out, sell out. Oh Lord, oh yeah, look how them a sell out, sell out. Sell out, sell out. Oh, oh, oh.
Good morning, caller.
Morning, Blossom.
Morning, Tanti. How you do?
Hanging in there. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good to hear you. God bless you.
Bless you as well.
Are we playing Christmas songs?
Anything you want to hear?
Okay, the Magic of Christmas with Celine Dion.
Magic of Christmas.
It's Celine Dion.
No problem.
Okay.
Enjoy the day.
Have a blessed day.
No reason to lie. They be making promises.
Before we get to Magic of Christmas, going to play this WhatsApp request. Dennis Brown. This one is called Revolution. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning, how you do?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
What song you want to hear?
Does My Ring Hurt Your Finger by Charlie Pride.
Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
All right. You're gonna get into the Christmas vibe just now. Let's take in the Charlie. Does My Ring Hurt Your Finger?
When you go out at night, when I bought it for your darling, it seemed to be just right. Should I take it to the jeweler so it won't fit so tight? Does my ring hurt your finger when you go out at night? Did you enjoy yourself last night, dear? How was the show? You know that I don't mind it when you go. I understand sometimes we all need time alone. But why do you always leave your ring at home? Does my ring hurt your finger when you're away from me? I'm so proud when you wear it for all the world to see. Should I take it to the jeweler so it won't fit so tight? Does my ring hurt your finger when you go out at night?
Into the Christmas vibe, starting with Celine Dion, The Magic of Christmas Day.
Be jolly and be thankful for all that we have. All the lights and decorations put up in anticipation of the joyful celebration that sun beats away. We're counting the days till it's time for Christmas Day. Oh, and God bless us everyone, the good and the bad, the happy, the sad. Oh, and God bless us everyone. Here's to family and friends. It's good to be here again.
Once Upon a Christmas, Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers, one of the best collaborations of all times.
Far away in Bethlehem, Mary, being great with child, had no place to lie down.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Morning.
I would like to hear Eric Donaldson, Sweet Jamaica.
Eric Donaldson, which one?
Sweet Jamaica.
Sweet Jamaica, no problem.
Thank you.
All right.
Is the birth of Jesus Christ.
Once upon Christmas, in a manger far away, a king was born. His palace was a manger filled with hay. His royal robe was swaddling cloth, a halo was his crown. Once upon
From one classic to the next, we're doing it quick this morning. We're doing it quick. Yait.
I wake up late this morning and find that you're not there. So I've started out searching, and the thoughts I cannot bear without you. Without you, Christmas without you. How can I spend Christmas without you? I need your tender love to carry me through. Outside is cold, I'm alone, thinking of you. I can't spend this Christmas without you.
Another Christmas request, this one on the WhatsApp, Mariah Carey, Oh Holy Night.
The night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining till he appeared, and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope. The weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees. Oh, hear the angels' voices. Oh, night divine. Oh, night when Christ was born. Oh, night divine. Oh, night divine.
All right, let's go to the Gladiators. Hello, Carol. This one is coming down on the WhatsApp.
Hello, Carol. I'm depending on you. Hello, Carol.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning to you, Blossom. How are you?
I'm good. How you do?
I'm good.
All right, do I want to hear?
A song by Tim McGraw and Faith Hill, Your Love.
No problem.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
You too.
I catch a fever and fresh cold, so I'm depending on you. From my heart and soul, I'm depending on you. So much tears on my pillow, like a flowing river. My mama forsake me, then my daddy won't see me. Now I'm like a bachelor with no relation.
Eric Donaldson, Sweet Jamaica. This was a phone request.
Sweet Jamaica is now on the move. Help me with my song and let the people then come sing along. Take up your cutlass, your shovel and your hoe. Take up your books, then people let us go. Call out the youth and brother, let us show. Sweet Jamaica, we really want to go. If them are dead, like the one that make them come. If them are ballad, run them make them come. If them are screw face, run them make them come. Run them make them come. Rain and fall, but they don't get tough. Pull up your sleeve, man, no tell me about no hard luck. Come on, fatty, just leave Danny. Let the man come dig ground with me. Today we sow, tomorrow we reap. Then everything will be sweet, sweet, sweet. Corn and yam, banana too. And our livestock will walk the few. If them are dreadlock, won't they make them?
All right, getting into a YouTube, I believe, request. This one is called Dancing Mood by Pluto Shervington.
I'm feeling high, I'm feeling mellow, and as this city sleeps, I'll be painting it red, painting it red. Up in the sky, the night is mellow. I better hurry before this feeling is dead, feeling is dead. It's a long time, we don't have no nice time, but this time, baby, gonna have a good time. But I'm in a dance, I'm in a dancing mood, yeah. My head is feeling so, so very good. I don't need no drink, no smoke, and no food, 'cause I'm in a dancing mood. Oh, yes, I'm just in a dancing mood.
Gonna get into this one. Which one we playing? Let's go with this one. It's called Go the Distance, Michael Bolton.
Where a hero's welcome would be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and a voice keeps saying, this is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance, I will find my way. If I can be strong, I'll know every mile will be worth my while. When I go the distance, I'll be right where I belong.
Tim McGraw and Faith Hill. This one is called It's Your Love.
Dancing in the dark, middle of the night, taking your heart and holding it tight. Emotional touch, touching my skin, and asking you to do what you've been doing all over again. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. Don't think I can keep it all in. I just gotta let you know what it is that won't let me go. It's your love. It just does something to me. It sends a shock right through me. I can't get enough. And if you wonder
is a request on the WhatsApp. BTS Dynamite. Get into some little pace. And then I have about 5 Romain Virgo requests. I'm just going to put all in one, because I'm not trying to pay all. Let's do this.
Tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea, and I'll get my ping pong. This is game heavy, can't hit the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat chain like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I go. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so we bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. Light it up like dynamite. Whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd.
You learn the lyrics every day. This one is another WhatsApp. It is another popular request. I'm not even going to name it. Let's do this.
Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Jerusalem, ikayalami, ilondoloze, uhambe nami, zungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, zuhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze,
Kill Me Dead, I know the lyrics. Kill Me Dead. All right, we're going to play this final one. I have about 5, never mind, 6. I'm watching the WhatsApp. 6 requests for Romain Virgo. So I'm just going to put it all in one. This one is called Melanin.
Hey, it's the melanin. Ooh, yeah. I love your everything. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't you know that black don't crack? There's no need to be ashamed of your skin. They won't tell you, but it's a fact. You got class, let it last, keep it genuine. You must have got me in a trap. 'Cause every time I keep coming back, 'cause they don't got a thing on you, and they can glow just like you do. And I want the whole wide world to see that you are beautiful to me. I love my chocolate skin.
I said that was the final one, but I got a last request on the WhatsApp, and I'm playing it as the final tune before we go to the break. Ajamo Maria. Yipa.
Maria, come and tell me where you've been so long. It's over 101 white rock in your dog. I spend me money and I bring you here to bed. On top till now, Mary, we didn't dance a set. Girl, you and Sylvia was standing over there, and as
right, that's it for this morning's request. Thank you guys so much for making the request. We're going to get into a break, and when we come back, we're going to get to this morning's traffic cam, and we're in the south of the island this morning. Stick and stay. We'll be right back.
Rubus is giving you more ways to win because you deserve it. Spend $50 or more in Ultratech fuel or purchase a Rubigas refill at any Rubus service station and get an entry card. Win one of 5 amazing grand prizes worth $2,500, including Ultratech fuel, cash, groceries, bill payment vouchers, and home furnishings. Each grand prize winner gets to donate $500 to charity too. Plus, win exciting weekly prizes, including electronics. Make sure you're in with a chance to win. Win with Rubus. You deserve it.
Once upon a time, we shopped at Wonderland, then Neverland. But we're all grown up now and no longer believe in fairy tales. So now we just shop at Shoes R Us. At Shoes R Us, we stock the latest in shoes, tops, and jeans for the fashion-conscious lady. We also carry colognes and much, much more. And for the modern trendy male, we have the latest brand-name shoes and sneakers, Converse, Reebok, Nike, K-Swiss, Puma, and much more. So check us out at our 2 convenient locations, Melville Street in St. George and Ben Jones Street in Granville. At Shoes R Us, we say, come shop with us.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 for 18-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
It's time for this morning's Traffic Cam, a collaboration with the GBN and Just Cool Photos. This morning, we're in Grand Dance. Junior, take it away.
And we proceed with our traffic cam for this Wednesday morning. This is Junior Checkley, Just Cool Media in collaboration with GBN, bringing you a live traffic cam. A pleasant good morning to all the listeners, viewers of GBN. This is your Wednesday morning traffic cam, Just Cool Media in collaboration with GBN. And we are right here in Montrouge, Grand Dance St. George's at the Montrouge Roundabout, or which we commonly known as the Wall Street area, just monitoring the traffic on this Wednesday morning. A bright Wednesday morning in pure Grenada, Isle of Spice. So as you see, there is a smooth flow of traffic in and out of traffic going into St. George's via Grand Dance or Belmont, or traffic coming from St. George's. At the moment, there is a smooth flow of traffic. Not much congestion at the moment in this area, just a smooth flow of traffic. People commuting to go to work in St. George's or passing through St. George's. There is a smooth flow of traffic in the Montrouge area. And in this area we have RBTT Bank, we have First Caribbean Bank, We have pharmacies, you can get food, you can get clothes. In this area, you can get your phones repaired, your phone accessories. So we are monitoring the traffic. Currently, there's a smooth flow of traffic coming down from the south of the island. Smooth flow. As people are commuting on their way to work on this Wednesday morning. And for commuters, just take your time. Smooth flow of traffic at the moment. And as we are in the Montrouge area, we just have a look at the Montrouge playing field. Also, you have the Spiceland Mall complex. You have Coates, KFC. Then we have the world famous Grandans Beach. Right here, we're seeing Cuyaba Beach Resort, Alamanda Beach, Alamanda Hotel. It seems enticing to go and take a swim on the beach. But let's get back to the traffic, see what the traffic is like. So currently there's a smooth flow of traffic in the Wall Street area. No congestions at the moment. So motorists can go merrily on their way to work. Now let's go a little further up. We are just passing the Lamaki complex. And we are monitoring the traffic. You're seeing the traffic, a smooth flow of traffic coming out of the Morris Bishop Highway. Yes, so you see a smooth flow of traffic. We're now passing over the Excel Plaza. In the distance, we're seeing the Republic House. Good morning. Also, there's a smooth flow of traffic going down on the Morris Bishop Highway. And it seems like traffic is starting to build up on the way down to Grandans in front of the Excel Plaza. So we're on our way back up to Wall Street to see what the traffic is like on the roundabout. Just in case there's congestion, there's an alternative route. Your motorists can pass through Woodlands and through Springs to get into St. George's. But at the moment, there is not much congestion, just a smooth flow of traffic. Most of the traffic is currently coming into the south. So this is your 10 minutes traffic cam, Just Cool Media in collaboration with GBN. For those of you who want to see more views of Grandlands, around 8 o'clock, I'll go up again to show you views of Grandlands Beach. Those of you thinking of coming to Grenada for vacation, you can come. But this is your traffic update, 10-minute traffic update. Just Cool Media in collaboration with GBN. We see a smooth flow of traffic coming into Grandlands. We are at the moment viewing the Wall Street roundabout. So thank you for viewing. Have a wonderful Wednesday. See you on Monday, where we will be at a different location giving you your traffic update.
Thank you, Junior. This morning's traffic cam. So far, traffic is flowing rather smoothly in Grandlands. So those of you in the south of the island, you should have no complaints getting to and from your destinations in the south. Join us every Monday and Wednesday, 7:45 a.m., where we bring you traffic updates from various locations across the island, making sure that you can get to and from your destinations and you know what to be expected. Thank you once again, Junior. All right, it is 7:45 a.m. It is now time to prepare for this. A request on the WhatsApp. It's time to prepare for this morning's BBC 8 a.m. newscast. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Let me see if I can look for one. The first one that my eye falls on. Hold on, let me see what's on the YouTube. I didn't play much from YouTube this morning. I played that one. Hold on, wait. I'm looking for a song to play to say goodbye as we prepare for. Okay. All right. This is a popular one, so I guess I would play it this morning. Bonjour, Buried Alive.